Shows are essential. That's how you make money as an artist. You're gonna see a lot of artists. I've seen a few, not to name names. Oh, he's gonna get me in trouble now. What's up, guys? My name's Jordan. What got me into music was basically, I'm one of the rare few rappers, I'd say, that kind of broke through on lockdown, because I hadn't made music before at all. And then once lockdown hit, once the start of COVID kind of hit, I was just sitting around with nothing to do, and just picked up a pen, started writing. And one thing kind of just led to another. There was no real kind of inspiration for it. It was just out of the blue, and that was that. I've always loved hip-hop and just kind of jumped into it out of boredom more than anything else. Just picked up a pen, and then I originally just started. I had a blue snowball microphone. Anybody knows technology knows how bad that is, like, and I was just using a program called Audacity and just downloading beats off YouTube and then just rapping over it, no mixing or nothing, and then just having them. And then I started just showing some of my friends and stuff. So then I was like, you know what, I'll actually just jump into this. I would describe my musical style as diverse, as in I can make a lot of different types of music, a lot of different types of rap. I hope that, like, by the, a few years in, somebody can be like, what type of music does he make? And the person's just like, well, he's kind of here, he's there, he's kind of all over the shop. So,
what would you say would be like the inspiration then behind your music?
I've always been like creative, as in, like, I tried to do like a podcast out of my spare bedroom. I love the creative side of most things. And with music, as I said, I was just bored and I just started writing. And then normally when if I was to show people, I'm around people where if it wasn't good, it would, I'd be ripped out of it for the next 2 weeks, like. But half the lads were just like, yeah, you actually have something here. So I just kept going with it. And then now it's pretty much all I do. The artist that would have helped me through the lockdown, you see, I've been going back on like a old school rock buzz. I've kind of went through a Jimi Hendrix buzz and like a Lynyrd Skynyrd and the boys, a lot of Drake, Fredo's album just came out, that's been helping. I'm not going to give one individual name. And don't get me wrong, like, over the next 5-10 years, there's going to be a lot of artists coming out of Ireland. Like, there's a lot of unearthed talent here. So, I'll give you like a watch list. So, JLOL will be massive. I know he's big now, but he will be globally massive. Another one like that is Evans Jr. He'll be very big. There's a young lad up the north, Hyphen. He's very good. He'll be very good. Another guy kind of makes a different type of rap, R&J. And then Ja1 as well. He has, he can spit fire out of his mouth, so. There's a good few. See, are we talking like COVID restrictions or no restrictions? Nothing.
Whatever. Okay,
right, so no COVID restrictions, packed places. Yeah, let's say Drake or Travis Scott. Travis, just for the pure energy of it. Like, his concerts are, they're packed out, everybody's just going crazy, and that'd be some fun.
What would be one of the best shows you've ever been to?
J. Cole, when he played the Tree Arena, he knows how to put on a show, just because I'm a huge J. Cole fan. Drake, obviously. Tory Lanez actually opened up for Drake. Juice WRLD back at Longitude. But yeah, they're all like the top ones I've been to.
Have you done much gigging?
No.
Nothing?
Because I'm a lockdown rapper, bro. I'm fresh out the...
Have you done any streams or anything like that?
Yeah, see, that's what I was... I've been going on like Instagram Lives, and then this is when I started, and I was just putting on beats and just freestyling over it. And I was getting 30-40 people in my Instagram Lives, just vibing out, just drinking. I'm there spitting bars. I'd get other people on, they start spitting bars, and I was just, so that would be the closest thing I'd have to kind of gigging. But yeah. Well, look, Like shows are essential. That's how you make money as an artist. You know, there's only so much money you can make off streams. That's how you make money as an artist, is touring. So that's going to be a necessity. I think it'll kind of like hybrid together. You know, I think we'll see like people still dropping a lot of music, but then also pushing it with the shows and, you know, interviews, live appearances, this and that. Like, so yeah, I think it'll kind of branch together and ultimately like make for a better music scene. Well, it's weird to say, because like if it wasn't for a pandemic, I wouldn't be sitting here now. You know, I probably would have. It's probably always been like a kind of like a dream of mine, or like an idea back in the back of my mind to become an artist. But I would have never done it if I was just, you know, doing my normal stuff. So yeah, in a way, COVID-19 created me. I wouldn't be sitting here today if it wasn't for COVID-19. Well, look, the lockdown's tough for everybody. I don't think anybody's enjoying themselves too much. I'd say just take one day at a time. And what I've done, literally with the whole music thing, I just pick something that you're interested in and just have a crack at it. Just focus on something and try become good at it. And, you know, if you get bored of that thing, move on to the next. Just focus on something, because without routine, without a goal or anything, your whole life just becomes like chaos. So get focused on something and just keep pushing forward.
Would you say that's one of the biggest downsides of COVID, is the lack of routine that's created? Big
time. Without routine, you know, you have nothing to. Why get up out of bed in the morning? If you have nothing to do, like, you have to have extreme discipline to be able to just maintain a routine. So anything you can do to set that routine is necessary, you know. But yeah. Oh, for sure, man. Oh, for sure, yeah. Because you're going to see a lot of artists. I've seen a few, not to name names, who kind of just dropped off. You know, it's, oh, well, I can't go do shows. I can't be the centre of attention. And they drop off. And then you have these hungry people who are just in their houses making music 4 hours a day. Like myself, they're just sitting down writing for 4 hours a day. Yeah, so it's going to separate the men from the boys, I presume. Instagram is massive. Like, social media is massive. Like, because I've been going hard on the Instagram, so that's helped with like the follower base.
So would you focus then more on the marketing side of things?
Yeah, because I've always been a good marketer. Like, I've ran businesses myself successfully. I've always been very good at marketing, and then, you know, I've spent hours watching different, you know, webinars and talks of how to market music, because it's a strange one, marketing music, because it's not a product and it's not a service, and music is subjective, so it's not a need for anybody. Your music isn't a need for anybody. Well, you can say that it is probably for some people, but see, I don't really like I never see anything on Instagram or anything being like, oh, like, I want to get that. Probably the only thing that I've ever done that is one of these, but it was actually a different one. Juice WRLD was doing a freestyle, and I was watching the video, and he had the red Louis Vuitton one instead of the polka dots. And then that was the only time I ever saw something on someone and be like, I kind of want that. But yeah, most of the time I just kind of rock myself. So I'd say I'm my own fashion icon. Justin Bieber stuff, man. I'm a you know, inside closet believer, you know what I mean? Or like One Direction, they have a song, what's it called? I love it. Little Things, I think it's called, or something. But yeah, definitely when I'm listening to that, I'll have it on half volume just in case anybody else can hear it. Like, so yeah.
Do you find influence from those artists?
I find influence, like, I was even listening to, as I said, Jimi Hendrix, like, and like just kind of the style of like the beat or the instrumental on it. I was like, oh, like, what if we sped this up and made something like that? I kind of take inspiration from everything, you know, the famous Bruce Lee thing, quote, to take what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own, you know? So I listen to so many different types of music that it's just like, I'll take a bit from there, use this, get that away, you know, and just combine it all together. But yeah.
The good copy, the great steal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a very good one, yeah. Yeah, inspiration is a strange thing, man. And I was only thinking this, like, as we go through the years, creating music is going to become harder and harder, especially rap music, because there's only so many flows that you can actually use. There's only so many ways of saying the same thing that, like, you know, we've already seen it where a lot of artists are saying the exact same thing on the exact same beats, using the exact same flows. Now, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but, like, you know, push forward another 50 years, what are we going to be rapping about? Will it be the same type of beats, same? Probably not, but my point is that there's only so many ways that you can say things.
You know?
That happens all the time. I hate, like, this is a weird thing, you won't hear many artists say this, but, like, I hate most of my music because I, like, obsess over it. Like, if I make something, I'll play it through. I'm looking for little pockets of where I could maybe, you know, switch bars up or change the tempo or whatever, and it's just overplayed. And you forget what it's like when you first made it or when you first heard it. Like, I have songs sitting there that are probably very, very good songs, but I won't ever release them because I'm sick of hearing them. I'm less than a year in this game, and I think I've done very, very well for the amount of time that I've been in it, you know. And not to make comparisons, but I've seen like other artists, like, in the same amount of time not make the same waves. And look, everybody's on their own little journey, so it's not about that. But I think it's to kind of, you know, break through again, get on all the platforms through Ireland, and then hopefully be kind of booking gigs constantly once we're out of lockdown and stuff. That's the plan for the next year. Drop music heavy, just constant foot on the neck, just drop every month, every couple of weeks nearly, just get stuff out there. So that's the plan with me. So hopefully, you know, next time we sit down, I'll have more of a story to tell. Digital. I never got on the vinyl wave. Spotify, we'll go Spotify. Probably YouTube for variety. Voice note, I've been preaching this for a long time. I'm not sitting there and texting for 30 seconds when I can just blabble for 20 seconds and that same thing's explained. iOS, I know that's a huge war between people. I am not a TikToker. Now, I have spent a few hours at night just lying in bed, just scrolling through TikTok, but I'm gonna stick with Instagram, stick with my bread and butter. Oh, chipper or Chinese. Oh, you can't be a good Chinese, but again, chipper is variety. I like variety, I like choice. I'm very picky with my food as well, so we'll say chipper. Again, depends on how you're feeling. Probably a gaff party. You know, you can sit down, you can relax. Drink is cheaper, just more sociable. But then, you know, Friday night in a club pops off sometimes, you know. So yeah, we'll say gaff party. Oh, it's gonna get me in trouble now. Right, can I give a precursor to this, because it needs to be explained. Right, people who say personality, they're either, like, you know, they're better people than I am, or they're liars. Because, like, you know, if take anybody, take a good-looking person, right, and then someone who isn't their type, they walk up to them, they're immediately going to be rejected. And I think it's a big thing with Irish people as well. That's what I've noticed just from travelling around. You need looks to have the initial attraction. Without the looks, and people say looks fade, attraction fades, and then you need the personality. So I think looks is the most important to kind of get in there first, in the first place, yeah. So if you want to check out my music, it's all on Spotify, Jordxn. I'm Jordan, and peace out.